friends, welcome back to another video. If I sound a little bit bunged up to you guys on the camera right now, it's because I am currently fighting off a cold, but I don't feel too bad. Luckily, I felt really bad a couple of days ago, but not too bad right now. So if you guys are wondering why I sound really weird and gross, that is the reason. So today I thought I would show you my morning routine. Obviously I'll be realistic with you guys. It's not always like this. Sometimes I will go on my phone in the morning more than I would like to, or you know, sometimes I change it around a little bit, or I'm just not as productive as I wanted to be, but this is what I'm trying to stick to as much as possible, and I really enjoy it, and I feel like it sets me up for a very productive day as well. So I've just come downstairs now, but I've already had a shower, done a little bit of makeup, and also made the bed, but I'm just going to show you the rest of my morning routine now. Firstly, I'm just going to start off with cleaning the living room a little bit. Sometimes it can get a little bit messy from the night before. I do try to keep it tidy, but you know, when you're also living with your boyfriend, sometimes it can just get a bit messy. So I'm just going to get straight into that. Just going to put away the dishes and make it really nice and cozy in here. Now that I've put some candles on, tidied up, I'm also just going to put some lofi beats on because I feel like it gets me in like a really good mood. I don't know, I just love some lofi chill hot music. I feel like it also helps me be productive. I'm just going to put some of that on the TV as well, and then I'm going to make myself some breakfast. So guys, here I just have some grilled bread with a bit of truffle oil on it. I'm obsessed with truffle oil. I feel like a lot of people are, so I just drizzle a little bit of truffle oil over my bread. I grill it and I put some tomatoes on top with some salt. I have no pepper, I have no basil sadly, so it's pretty basic. And then I just have some scrambled eggs as well with just a little bit of cheddar cheese in it. And then I also have some water with some lemon just to make it a little bit more drinkable. I find water so boring, but I feel like when you add some lemon to it and some ice, it like is a bit of a game changer. And now that I have finished my breakfast, I am now going to take my little concoction of pills, only good ones, obviously. So I have a multivit here just to cover all bases. Then I have a radiance capsule just for your hair, skin and nails. Then I also have a magnesium tablet just because I'm always getting cramps and things like that, so it kind of helps with that. Then I also have the Promega fish oil. This is the highest quality fish oil that they have on the bulk website. And then I also have some BioCulture probiotics as well, just to help with my gut too. So I'm just going to take all of those pills with my water. Also, just coming back to this again, I generally do not drink enough water at all, and I really need to get on it because it's so important, as we all know. Every single time I go to a counter at Boots or at Rituals, which is like my favorite shop, I'm always like, what creams do you have to help hydrate my skin, make it look really plump? And the first thing they always say is, are you drinking enough water? And the answer to that is no. Drinking enough water helps so much with your skin. It helps look plump, makes you feel hydrated, makes you feel better during the day. Also makes that booty pump better in the gym. So we really need to be on it with the water. I just find water so boring and I find it such a struggle to drink. Putting a bit of lemon in it gives that extra little taste and is just a bit of a game changer for me when it comes to staying hydrated. Also, I forgot to mention something, phones. I try to avoid looking at my phone in the mornings when I first wake up. It doesn't always happen, sometimes I do and I just end up looking at my emails or something like that, but I feel like it's not a very healthy way to start your day because as soon as you go on your phone and you're scrolling through social media, you're straight away going into somebody else's world instead of focusing on your own. And I just feel like it starts the day off for a more productive morning and a more peaceful morning if you just try to avoid your phone for the first hour. Normally I would just wake up, go get ready and make myself some breakfast and things like that. And then when I start eating breakfast, that is when I will start to look at my emails and look at my Instagram and things like that. So just a little tip. The next step of my morning routine is doing some yoga. A little while back I started doing my own yoga flows and just listened to some like lofi chill music in the background, which was really peaceful. But then for some reason I stopped doing it for a while, and then the last couple of weeks I've been getting back into it again. So there is a woman on YouTube that I love to watch. Her YouTube channel is Yoga with Adriene. She does so many different yoga flows varying from like 20 minutes to like an hour or so. So I'm just gonna get straight into that. Right guys, so I've now finished my yoga and it was really peaceful. I will link the yoga video that I watched in the description as well. So the next step of my morning routine is writing in my gratitude journal. On the front line says a day of gratitude. I know a lot of girls have the 5-minute journal as well, but to be honest, I just wanted a book that looked a bit different from all the other ones, so I just got this one. It is also on Amazon and I believe it was £24. I really believe that having a gratitude journal is such a great thing to be doing every single day. This is actually a brand new book. I did have one before and I took it to Bali with me as well, but by the time I came back it was just completely ruined. I don't know why it was so ruined. The other day I was looking back in my old gratitude journal and it was just so nice. It's so nice to like look back at those things and think about all the things that you're grateful for and, you know, all the little memories that you might have put in there from that day. Let me just grab it actually. So this is it. Might not look that bad in the camera, but it actually is quite scruffy. There's just like so much in there that I wrote. Like, it's just so nice to look back on. So I'm just gonna go writing this now. So I'm gonna head to the gym soon, but I washed my hair this morning and every time I wash my hair, the ends of my hair just look really ratty and not that cute. So I just do this little hair technique that just gives my hair a bit of a boost, but doesn't take too long. So I'm just gonna quickly do that now. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Just a typical winter cold. So I've just curled my hair while having it in like a ponytail. I just feel like it completes my look. I don't know. So another part of my morning routine is, I do this at different points of the morning, but I'm just going to do it now. So the night before, I write down what I want to do the following day. It doesn't really work for me to write down what I want to do on the day. I just prefer waking up and then being able to know exactly what I'm doing that day instead of planning that day, if you know what I mean. And here is my little to-do list. Sometimes I don't get it all done, sometimes I do. I would also recommend making a list of like little things to get done, and I've noticed that puts me in a really good mood. And also when you aren't feeling very productive or you are feeling quite down, making a really simple to-do list can really boost your mood. Like for instance, making the bed, doing yoga, making a coffee, having a shower, like little things that you would normally do anyway, but you just write them down and get them ticked off. It's also just a great way to boost your mood as well, I feel. But yeah, I'm heading to the gym soon, so I'm just gonna go downstairs and probably have some cereal. I think cereal. So another thing that I like to do in the morning, normally when I'm walking to the gym or when I'm in the gym, or you know, normally when I'm moving about, I like to listen to a podcast. Obviously they're great for when you're going for a walk too. I have started listening to The Diary of a CEO. I'm currently on the podcast World Leading Therapist, A Simple Habit That Will Change Your Life. Sometimes when I don't feel like anything too serious, sometimes I will listen to the podcast Call Her Daddy because it's funny. Sometimes I will literally be walking and laughing and it's really embarrassing because I know that people think I'm probably a psycho, but Call Her Daddy is a really funny podcast. More recently though, she's been having interviews that are really in-depth and really, really interesting with different women, and I do really like those podcasts as well. I think I listened to one with Emily Ratajkowski, if that's how you say her name, and that was a really interesting podcast to listen to. Or otherwise, sometimes when I'm in the gym, I will just listen to some music. And now I'm going to the gym and I will probably be there until the early afternoon because it is now the late morning. So I will see you guys there. Hey friends, so I am back from the gym. I had a really good back session. Also, I sound even worse than I did earlier. I think it's because I went outside in the fresh air and now my nose sounds even more bunged up than it did before. But I promise you I don't feel that bad. I feel a lot better now than I did a couple days ago. But yeah, that is my morning routine video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Obviously, everybody has a different start to their morning and have a different routine. This is just the one I like to stick to as much as possible. Obviously, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't always stick to it. Sometimes life gets in the way or your morning gets quite hectic and sometimes things just don't go as planned. But I try my best to stick to this morning routine because I feel like it sets me up for a very productive, positive day. But yeah, I hope you guys found it interesting. Please like, share, comment and subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video.